For the second time, because my computer decided to be stupid today, um, yeah, we're gonna look at the band Heavy Hitter. And Heavy Hitter is one of those bands where it's bass heavy, drum fronting. It is everything I love in heavy music because it reverberates, it's loud, and it's aggressive. So, if you've never heard Heavy Hitter, you're in for a treat. If you've heard of the band Dealer, it's very similar to that style of music, but uniquely to itself. And this is one of those bands that I thoroughly enjoy, and I hope that as time goes on, they do get more recognition because I would love to see them on tour with some of my other bands that I enjoy. This song is called Coming to Terms, featuring Zaina Yusuf, and I don't know who that is. Never heard of Sweet Pill, but I imagine it would be good. So it released 3 weeks ago. They do have another song that came out yesterday, which is called From Bloodlust. I have not heard that song yet either. So I might do that next. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But so we're just gonna go into it. I fully expect it to be everything that their songs normally are, which is usually, we have moments of where there's no instrumentals and it focuses just on the vocals. It's always low tuned. So you're fully going to expect that. I hope you understand what I mean when I say low tuned because it is good. And yeah, we're just going to get into it.
Strength isn't born from these, it's lost in circle.
Before it gets fast. So far, it's really good. I really enjoy the way that it sounds. I mean, sorry, I don't know why my camera's all the way up there. But it definitely is on par with pretty much everything else they put out. I feel like this one is surprisingly not as intricate as some of the other songs that I've heard by them. Not in a bad way. It definitely is still really good. Um, and we're only halfway through the song, so I really expect, hopefully, somewhere in here that there's going to be kind of a little bit more umph to it. But overall, it's exactly what I was expecting, so that's good. So it was good. Stop. No, stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. Stop it. It was good. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I think that for my personal taste, the feature really took away from the song because I'm not fond of those high, screechy female vocals. However, that being said, I think that the delivery was still well put together. I just don't think that this is a good showcase of what Heavy Hitter really sounds like because it was not the same as some of their normal songs that I listen to. It definitely has the characteristics of this band. It has all of the things that I expect from them. But I think that for me personally, the feature really took some of the enjoyment out of it. And that's just a personal opinion. If you like that band or if you find that her vocals are well within your ear tuning, then that is perfectly fine. It's just for myself personally, I did not like how it went in. It didn't feel like it flowed. It didn't really fit. And especially with the camera, like I love that things are going back to those just we're in a warehouse. We have really shitty quality production. We're just going to do it like we're a band that's hanging out. I love that. So I'm really happy to see that 2 for 2. Um, these bands are going back to that OG style of making music videos because it's nostalgic. It feels very reminiscent of when I grew up. I just feel like this way that the feature was brought in, even in the visuals, it was very separate from the song itself. Like she had her own little peephole that you see her in, and it just feels disjointed and disconnected from the total song because the vocals don't really match with the style of music that this is. So I'm not thrilled with it. I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to this particular song again, but I'm definitely going to listen to this band again. So I kind of want to see what the other one sounds like just to see if it is more akin to what I'm used to. And yes, I do need a drink because I talk too much. Definitely need a drink. So I'm going to pull up the other song and just see how that one goes. Okay, so I was gonna go and listen to the other song from Bloodlust that just came out, but then I realized when I clicked on it, I was like, oh, this is a full album stream because they dropped all the other songs too. And it was only a visualizer, so I figured, eh, we'll skip that for this and just, because the other song isn't really what I would consider a good showcasing of this band, I wanted to go back to a song that I do enjoy thoroughly. So, Paved in Blood, this is one where it's exactly as I tried to describe to you. It's low tuning, bass heavy, drums are front and prominent, and then the vocals just fit perfectly with that style. So, I mean, you're going to know right from the beginning whether or not you're going to love the song because it is exactly everything that I love in a song. Gotta pause it. So this this is what I mean when I say this band is great. I really feel like when you look at the previous song versus this song, not even comparable because this is really what drew me in was this kind of like hey anger, but also well composed anger. And I love that it just shifts here and there. Like it's not the same tempo. It's slow, then fast, then slow, then fast. And it goes back and forth. And that really, really keeps you interested in the song as opposed to it just being background noise. And as we get closer to the end, you'll understand like even the final um, portion of the song really, really, really showcases the quality and the mixing and the way that it sounds.
1,000 steps left, losing myself, going away from you. What the fuck is the same now? I'll never regret this. Give it a chance, I would block out the sun. The voice in my head, feeding the balance, the pain, the righteousness that I crave. Motherfucker! My life feels like a fucking void. I live eternity. Steps left, losing myself, going away from you. What the fuck is the same now? I will no longer go down. Every chance I would block out the sun. No voice in my head, feeding the lies, the pain. Trying to keep my head above water. You come to see just what it means to watch me fall. When will you crumble?
And that be it. So, as you see, there's a lot of reasons to love this song, and specifically this band, because most of the songs really are within this style. I think that the other one really does not set a good impression of what the band really is about. Um, I am curious to listen to the new album to see if it's more akin to this, their normal style, or if it's similar to the other song where it's like, hey, we've changed things up a bit, which I hope not because I don't mind when a band changes, but I do mind when it takes away what made them unique to begin with. So, I love the punctual drumming where it's just very like I don't know, that little punchy just ding.
When will you crumble?
Like just that it adds this bit of emphasis that really finishes out the song strong. So I love that it just keeps pace. It has a couple different tempo variations. It really keeps you interested, and it's not something where it can easily fade into the background because you're so focused on what is going to happen next. It's it's unique to itself. I really love this band, and this is one of those where it's like, hey, if you haven't heard of them, you should hear of them. There's a couple other bands that are similar to this that I really like. So we'll go into those ones next. But this was definitely one of the front runners of ones I wanted to go over and be like, hey, if you haven't heard them, I highly suggest them. So, heavy hitter. Welcome. On that note, bye.